Hey guys, this is Ains here. Managed to get my account back for this game, and I've been playing it for quite some time, ever since they introduced the new feature with the new resonance. To be honest, I am not very happy with that particular change.
There's a mission?
Being how they changed the resonance. It used to be basic stats, so your character couldn't get too powerful based on how many dupes you have. Now they actually changed the heroes themselves, and if you want to have the complete effect of the hero, you need to have all the dupes. So it sucks to be paid free to play in this game right now. But this does mean that 4 stars actually got better, because they used to be okay, but now if you have a 4 star and you have all your resonance on them, they can easily match the power of a, let's say, non-limited 5 star, which is pretty good considering how many 4 stars you're gonna pull from banners. I just really hope you get the ones you want, because I never do. Anyway, to the matter at hand, there's a new update. This is, by the way, the test server. My country is limited to the test server. I cannot play the regular server, and based on how many characters I've got on the test server, I probably never will, even if I could. However, I wanted to make a new video and discuss the new characters, because apparently the devs have been feeling rather, how should I say, forgiving for free to play, and they decided to give one of the 2 new characters for free. And the one I'm talking about is this one here, called Elaine. Now, Elaine is a stealth user. She's wind, she's also called Nyx. I mean, she's like the reincarnation of the goddess of the moon, I think. I'm not really sure, don't quote me on that. Yeah. They've added quite a lot of new features. I just don't want to get into those right now. I'll probably make another video if somebody wants me to. Just leave it in the comments. So my opinions on the characters. So I managed to clear the new event that gives you Nyx for free. And it's pretty easy. All you have to do is do your dailies. You do your daily tasks, which are these. Where the hell are they? Quests, here. You complete this, you collect your last chest, and you get 10 keys. Go here to start shuffle, and as you can see, it says here that you get Elaine. I already got her. Once you do your dailies, you'll see a red dot here. You just click on this and you collect the 10 keys from this. You can also buy keys. I bought like 3 keys today to get the hero, because I was really close. What you want to do is you need to collect 3 of these star shards over here. There's 3 stages, so you need to collect a total of 9, and they have them hidden. Now you can use a key to move a square that's very close to you, but you need to go through most of them to be able to get the 3 keys. Now if you do get all 3 keys from one side, you can just jump to the second or the third and so on until you get them all. Now you want to play this like if you remember, there used to be a game on Nokia phones where there was this snake that you would, how should I say, maneuver in between blocks, and as much as they eat, they grew bigger. You want to do something like that. So say you start here, because this is where you start. Instead of going up and splitting the thing in 2, in order not to waste the key, you want to go to your side. So you want to go from here, either here or here. Then you can go here, yeah, here, here, here. And keep doing this until you get all of them, like you can see. Yeah, in a straight line. If you do get all 3, it's your choice if you want to go on. You still have a lot of days to do it, so you could just easily wait, not get the hero fast, and just do all of them. There's a lot of rewards. They don't give you summons, but they do give you gold, so you can upgrade your gear and heroes. They do give you some star emons, some different other things that you might find useful. But if you do manage to get the hero, then we will also be doing an analysis of the hero.
There's a mission?
What does
Let's
the
leave it
hero
once.
do? Oh my god, I think I have to lower the voices as well, like the effects. They do seem to be way too loud. Okay, so let's discuss her skills.
Let's leave it once.
I did already get her, yeah.
The night is just a shadow.
Let's analyze her skills. So her basic stats are 8000 HP, 876 attack, 619 defense, speed 105, crit rate 10, crit damage 150, accuracy 0, resist 20. Resist 20 is on every character. I think I've already went through this, so everybody knows. Accuracy is at 0. Ignore the purple. It's from the Ascension and gear that I have on her. I'm just gonna remove this. Man. Give me a moment. I'll have to save it first. New one. Okay. There you go. Now I have it saved, so I can easily remove it and then just place it back. So these are the stats. Everything that you see here is from the Awakening. Yeah, Ascension. My bad. So these are their stats. We've got speed, which is decent, 105, not bad. We got good attack, decent, I think, HP, and this is pretty much the hero at level 50. I do have her in the Divine Synthesis, because I just got her. She's at 40, and I'm running out of Starimons. Anyway. Let's discuss her skills. So her captain ability says that she gives allies crit rate 25. Now this seems to apply everywhere, so this is actually pretty good if you have a team that relies on crits. Now she does rely on crits in some way, but as long as you get decent enough crit rate on her, you should be fine. Let's discuss her skills. Her skill says attacks one enemy, 90% of attack. That's pretty big, considering that other characters don't have 90%. Let's see how much this guy has. Oh, that's right, he has 105, but he's already at level 2.
It's my job to heal and entertain.
How much do you have?
Destruction can make me
100.
feel
Wait,
alive.
is that actually low?
I need a break.
She's 6.
There's a mission?
This guy?
Let's leave
100.
it once.
You're more than welcome to go bounty hunting in Greywater, my friend.
Okay, so 30 plus 80, that's still 110. Wow, so she's got a pretty low multiplier now that I think about it.
Eternal solitude?
This guy has
ideal.
150 per hit and he hits twice. And she's got 100%. Okay, so she does have a really rather low multiplier. But
The night is just a shadow.
she does inflict sleep, meaning the opponent will lose a turn. And while in stealth, she deals extra damage. Extra damage is 15% attack. Elaine's attacks won't interrupt sleep effects and have a 50% chance of ignoring 25% defense when attacking enemies with sleep. So, although she has a lower multiply than most other legendaries, she does inflict sleep. Now she also says that if she has stealth, she deals extra damage.
Being wrapped in darkness
So this is kind of like a
reassuring.
small ambush that she does on opponents. And if you combine sleep with give me a second, let me get rid of this first.
Being wrapped in darkness is so reassuring.
And where the hell is that thing? Don't disturb, mate. Just don't disturb. Thank you. Okay.
Being wrapped in darkness is
So this is, I was saying,
reassuring.
is a small nuke. Like, if you combine her being in stealth, which her ultimate applies, with the opponent being in sleep, which you could either apply with her or another character that applies sleep, she's going to be
Being
doing
wrapped in
quite a lot of
darkness is
damage.
so
Ignoring
reassuring.
25% defense, that could be good, and it remains to be seen. So this thing here, she inflicts sleep. This automatically tells me that she needs accuracy, because if
Being
you got
wrapped
no
in
accuracy
darkness
on her,
is so reassuring.
you will not be applying sleep. Okay, that's one. Looking at this as well, it says the damage scales on attack, so that's 2 stats that the character needs at most. Yeah, she needs attack
Being
and
wrapped in
accuracy.
darkness is so reassuring.
Let's move on. Second skill says she attacks 5 times, damage once again, 34% attack. Yeah, so she needs attack to do damage. Okay. Each
Being wrapped in
debuff on the
darkness is
enemy
so
grants plus
reassuring.
5% damage. Okay, so the opponent needs to have reds on them. So she works well with characters that put a lot of reds on the on your opponents, unless they have immunity, of course, or if they're bosses, because bosses
Being
most
wrapped in
likely won't be
darkness is so
debuffed, but
reassuring.
that's okay. Now each hit steals 1 buff. Now this is not guaranteed. Some of you might not be aware, but in order for this to actually work, she does need accuracy. The more accuracy you
Being
have,
wrapped in
the higher the
darkness is
chance
so
to steal a buff
reassuring.
and not have this resisted by the opponent. Because if you haven't seen this already or are not aware of it yet, your opponent can resist this and you won't be able to steal the buff. It's not
Being
like
wrapped
it
in
can't be
darkness is
missed or
so
something.
reassuring.
Now, another part says inflicts attack down in sleep for 2 turns. So she's a single target nuker and debuffer. And she can also disable opponents by stealing their buffs. So if the opponent
Being wrapped
wants
in
to
darkness
be
is so
buffed to
reassuring.
damage, such as Chloe, I don't know if she can actually pull this off, but yeah, she could steal her buffs. Now the ultimate. The ultimate says this, gains Night
Being
Goddess
wrapped in
for 2
darkness is so
turns.
reassuring.
Clears all enemy stealth effects. This doesn't mean she needs any stat, this is a general effect. Attacks 1 enemy 5 times. So damage per hit is 48% attack times 5, that's quite a lot of damage. But
Being
it does
wrapped
scale
in
with attack,
darkness
so
is
again
so
she's going to need
reassuring.
high attack. Each hit inflicts sleep and buff blocker for 2 turns. Again, you need accuracy for this. If Leora is on Elaine's team and Underworld Goddess status, let's see. First Night
Being
Goddess
wrapped in
grants
darkness
Elaine
is so
stealth,
reassuring.
transfers 1 debuff from each ally to the target upon a crit. This again will need accuracy to work. Once per turn, enemy miss rate plus 10. Okay, so that's Night Goddess. So if Leora is on
Being
Elaine's
wrapped in
team and
darkness is so
Underworld Goddess
reassuring.
status, this is a buff on Leora, not Elaine, so we can't look at it right now. Elaine's Night Goddess duration has plus 1 turn. So instead of 1 turn, she'll have it for 2 turns, which is good, I guess. It's kind of like she wants to be
Being
with her,
wrapped in darkness is so
not
reassuring.
blood-related sister, I guess. At the start of combat, if Leora is an enemy, meaning her sister, Elaine gains Dusk Glow. Now, Night Goddess will allow
Being
you
wrapped
to
in darkness
transfer
is
debuffs
so
from your
reassuring.
allies to the opponents if you crit and give them a miss rate, so they miss their skills. Then Dusk Glow, which is what she gets when she's fighting her sister, gives her critical damage. Elaine's
Being
attacks
wrapped in
against Leora
darkness
can't be
is so
resisted. This
reassuring.
means that any effect that she applies is guaranteed to land. So you will no longer need accuracy if your opponent is also using Leora, which means that she's a really good counter for Leora player,
Being
because
wrapped in darkness is
she's gonna
so
steal her
reassuring.
buffs, and Leora does give herself immunity, and I guess she gives herself crit rate as well. So it's kind of like this passive here is the full counter to Leora. So if you have
Being
this
wrapped in
character, Leora is
darkness is
going to
so
be a walk in the
reassuring.
park, I guess, unless she nukes you the first turn. But yeah, pretty interesting thing. Now, sleep cannot take actions until damaged, and buff blocker cannot be buffed.
Being wrapped in darkness is so
Now,
reassuring.
looking at what she does, there's two ways that I would build her. Because she needs sleep to do extra damage and stuff, I would actually consider giving her an enchanted set. What does enchanted set do? Grants 30% chance to extend. Oh, it's actually just poison and bleed, so sleep doesn't count. No, it doesn't work. My bad. I didn't
Being
think that
wrapped in
through.
darkness is so
So
reassuring.
for the two-piece, you can go with accuracy if you don't have accuracy rolls on the other four items. You can go with crit rate because she does need crit rate to transfer the buffs, the debuffs from your team. Or you could also go with, where is it? Avatar. Avatara grants you a free hit on the opponents. There's a pretty high chance for it to actually trigger, but this does count like an extra
Being
turn. So
wrapped
if
in
you have
darkness
already
is so
used
reassuring.
your ultimate, you're invisible, you can't be targeted. You have a 6 rounds cooldown, I think, on it, which is 5 turns. Okay, so you got 5 turns cooldown. Well, like doing a counter with Avatar will reduce
Being
this to
wrapped
4
in darkness
already.
is so reassuring.
And then when your turn comes, you do your thing and maybe do another counter, and you already have your ultimate, which is why I always recommend Avatar on any character, because the counter counts like an extra turn. I don't know how they built this game, but that's how it
Being
works.
wrapped in darkness is
So you always
reassuring.
want to have Avatara if you have the decent rolls. If you don't have decent rolls on the Avatara and the rest of the gear, then you might not want to run on Avatara and just give the character what they want. Now, the way I built this character, because I already had a preset on her, is this. Because she needs as much attack as possible, I went with the attack, which the attack set, which is War Machine, or War as it's called now. Then because she needs crit rate, I gave her a crit rate ring, because yeah, you need as much crit rate as possible to be able to land that debuff transfer. As you can see, I'm not fully maxed out on my gear, and I still also already have a 100% crit rate, so I've solved one of the problems.
Being wrapped in darkness is
Now,
so
in regards to
reassuring.
accuracy, I'm only at 66, so I still have a chance of not inflicting my debuffs and transfers and buff steals and everything. But I guess it's pretty good, and I can still do some upgrades, which means I could still land
Being
some
wrapped in
accuracy.
darkness is so reassuring.
Also, I went with attack on this piece and speed here because I didn't have anything better. I would have probably went with attack on this as well, simply because I want as much attack as possible in order to do as much attack as possible on this. Yeah, because it gives us 15% extra attack if she's in stealth.
Being wrapped in darkness is so
And
reassuring.
that's pretty much Elaine. Now let's talk about the other character that they gave us now. And unfortunately I don't have her, I don't think I will, but we can still see that character here. And it's going to be Athena. Now, Athena is an interesting character, I'm not gonna lie. She has her ultimate here, which gives her invincibility and attack up. She dispels all buffs on a
If you're
selected
lazy all
enemy,
the time, it'll
inflicts
affect you on
critical
the
rate
battlefield.
down and deals damage. The damage scales with her attack, so again she's going to need really high attack. Now she does inflict debuffs, so she's also
If you're
going to
lazy
need
all the time,
accuracy.
it'll affect
These
you
two
on the
are
battlefield.
mandatory on most of the heroes, unless they're buffers or healers, in which case you don't really need accuracy on those. Okay, so she inflicts
you're
crit rate
lazy all
down
the
on all
time,
enemies
it'll
for 2
affect
turns,
you on the
deals
battlefield.
damage, 100% attack. Before casting the ability, she gains War Goddess. What is War Goddess? Undispellable. When Leora's crit rate is equal to or greater than the
If you're
target's,
lazy all the time,
amplifies her
it'll
damage.
affect you on the battlefield.
The greater the crit rate gap, the more the damage amplified. Grants allies shield for 1 turn right before they take a critical hit.
If you're lazy
Shield
all the time,
strength based
it'll
on
affect
Leora's
you
attack.
on the battlefield.
So looking at this, only this skill description, we can see that she needs crit rate. She needs attack
If you're lazy
for
all
the
the
damage,
time, it'll affect
and she
you
needs
on the
accuracy to
battlefield.
be able to land those debuffs. So these 3 are mandatory on this hero. Okay. If Elaine is on Leora's
If you're
team
lazy all
and
the time,
under Night
it'll
Goddess
affect you
status,
on the
which means she has
battlefield.
cast her ultimate and is invisible, Leora gains War Goddess for 2 turns instead of 1. So she gets this for 1 turn if
If
she
you're
doesn't
lazy
have
all the
her,
time,
and for
it'll
2 turns.
affect you on the
Again, she really
battlefield.
wants to be with her not blooded related sister. If Leora already has this buffs, then she gains 1 duration.
If you're
Okay.
lazy all the time, it'll
At the
affect
start
you
of
on the
combat,
battlefield.
if Elaine is an enemy, Leora gains Dawn Glow. What's Dawn Glow? Critical damage plus 5%. Leora's attacks against Elaine won't
If you're
miss.
lazy all the time,
So,
it'll affect you on the battlefield.
Kinda the same thing as the other one. Her attacks will never miss, meaning they will always apply their effects. So she's a counter to the
lazy
other
all the
one as
time,
well. Now she
it'll
does
affect
also
you on
have
the
the
battlefield.
advantage of having how should I say, elemental advantage. So if she crits,
If you're lazy all the time,
your
it'll
Elaine is
affect
down.
you on the
But okay,
battlefield.
okay. Now the second says it grants standoff to allies below 50% HP for 2 turns.
If you're
Grants
lazy all the
standoff to the
time,
remaining
it'll affect
allies
you
for
on the
1 turn.
battlefield.
Oh, I see. So when you cast this, if
If
your
you're
allies
lazy all the
have
time, it'll affect you
over
on the
50%
battlefield.
HP, they gain standoff 1 turn. If they have standoff, if they are under 50% HP, they gain it for 2 turns, which is pretty good actually.
If
Okay.
you're lazy all the
Attacks
time,
1
it'll
enemy.
affect you on the
Damage
battlefield.
150 attack. Before casting this ability, she gains War Goddess for 1 turn. Wait, so she gains War Goddess when she casts her second skill,
If
and
you're
she
lazy all the
gains
time, it'll affect you on the battlefield.
War Goddess if she casts her ultimate. Also, she gains the buffs for both of her abilities. Okay.
If you're lazy
If
all the
Leora
time,
already
it'll
has
affect
this
you
buff,
on the
then duration
battlefield.
+1. Okay, so if you cast your ult, then you got the buff, and it's about to wear down, you just cast this, and it gets 1 turn. So if you have her sister, you get 2 turns from here,
If you're
and
lazy all
you
the
get
time,
1 turn
it'll
from here, a
affect you
total of
on the
3
battlefield.
turns for her undispellable cool passive. Okay, that's pretty interesting. Now this one says attacks 1 enemy,
If you're lazy all the time,
damage
it'll affect you
100%
on the
attack,
battlefield.
inflicts Seer for 2 turns, enemy AP -15. So both of these effects are going to require accuracy. This here will require attack. At the start of
If you're
combat,
lazy all the
reset
time, it'll
all
affect you on the
Leora's ability
battlefield.
cooldowns. Wait, what? Hold up.
If you're lazy all the time,
At the
it'll
start of
affect you
combat,
on the
resets all
battlefield.
Leora's ability cooldowns. So you're always going to have her ultimate and second skill
If you're lazy
available
all the time, it'll
whenever
affect you on the
the wave
battlefield.
changes. So if you're doing tower, you defeat the first turn, you enter the second, and you already have a reset on all your skills. that's...
If you're lazy all the time, it'll affect you on the battlefield.
I don't know how to call it, but that's really overpowered. And her leader skill says increase ally attack 30%. Wait, what? A free skill
If you're
reset
lazy all
on
the
your
time, it'll
basic
affect you on the
attack,
battlefield.
which just says at the start of combat. Oh my god, what did they do with this character, man? Her passive lasts
If you're
2
lazy all the
turns
time,
even
it'll
without her
affect you
sister
on
and
the
3 turns
battlefield.
with her sister. Jesus Christ. Okay. Okay, so you really want her with your sister, because that's a really powerful combo. Now, if you look at these two characters, they do need a crit rate. Like, they both need crit rate. Now, Athena is crit rate hungry, while the other character, Elaine, she's optionally hungry for crit rate. Now, you will want a crit rate buffer with her. And the best combo to maximize her damage would be, I think... Where is that girl? This girl here?
Tell me,
I just don't have her. But
what is it you see?
whenever she enters combat, she gives attack up and crit rate if you have... Yeah, see, grants crit rate, whatever. So she's a good combo. Another good combo is this.
This is not the time
She
nor
also gives
place
crit
for
rate
childish
up.
games.
Then we also have, if you're looking for budget, you can go with Anki Chai. Anki Chai is also going to buff your crit. Where are you, Anki Chai? There he is. Attack up, blah blah blah, and he does also give crit rate to random allies, whatever. If he could, maybe give her crit rate. If you want a guaranteed AoE crit rate, you can go with Helen.
What would you like me to cover in our next edition?
Heals the remaining blah blah blah. She does give crit rate once you have her up. Where is it? Where are you, Helen?
There's a mission? Let's leave at once.
She gotta be somewhere around here. Where are you, Helen?
You got
There
it.
she is.
Love?
What would you like me to cover in our next
And
edition?
if you go here, yeah, crit rate up 30%. There you go. If you are looking for the free version. So you could say that Helen works well with the two, and the rest, I mean, you could use some AP pushers, such as Dahlia could work.
There's a mission?
Maybe Clara could work.
Anyone in the Union is
You could also
experiencing
use her for some extra
Nothing escapes my
damage
eyes
and
and
debuffs and stuff. So yeah, it's a decent team up that they are offering you. It's just that you need to pull Athena, and good luck with that. Now, there's also a free 4-star that you can just purchase from the shop. You go to the shop, and there she is. She's called Sodpat or Uday. Let's see what she does. I did manage to get some dupes on her as well, but okay, let's just
There's a
see
mission?
what she does here, because I
Let's
do
leave it.
have her.
This is
I think I also upgraded her a
Anything
bit.
from anyone.
Let's see where she is. There she is.
Whoa! Safe
Okay,
landing.
so we've got her basic skill, which says attacks one enemy, damage 90% attack, chance of inflicting speed down. Now, I do feel like she's going to be a support, so I
Come
might
on,
not
let's
want
follow
to
the
give
star
her
of Sirius
attack,
that way.
although she scales with attack. Now, she does upgrade her basic skill, which is pretty unusual. Let's see what she gets. Attacks one enemy, blah blah blah. And when you upgrade it, oh, she grants one random ally 20% AP. So that's kind of what Sienna does. Okay. Now Sienna doesn't apply speed down, but she does buff 2 characters with AP, and she could double buff herself if you're lucky enough, I guess. Okay, so that's the first ability, which is okay. Second ability. Grants one ally absorb and shield for 3 turns. Shield strength 85% of their max HP. Final shield strength plus 10 because we do have a dupe into her, but that's different. That's another story. Okay, so absorb. Dealing damage restores HP equal to 20% of damage and shield. So if you got a character that's low but does really good damage, you can give that absorb to them and have them heal for 20% of the damage. It's kind of like you have a 3-turn Hades buff. Is it Hades? I think it's Hades. Give me a sec. I do have Hades on Hades.
Eternal solitude?
35. Okay, so it's not the same effect. This has 35. But it's still pretty good. Like, you do get some lifesteal and you could just maximize your damage while having lifesteal from this particular effect. 20% is okay. I think there's a legendary that puts this buff on all characters. But, and this is a big but, this lasts for 3 turns. The difference, the issue here is that if you're fighting someone that can steal your buffs, it's dispellable, so they can steal it, they can remove it. So it does last for 3 turns, but I don't know. Based on your opponent, you might not want to use it though. It depends. Okay, let's see what the ultimate does. Attacks all enemies, damage 70%, dispel 2 debuffs from each ally, and grants them attack up. So in terms of damage, it's not really gonna do damage. She's going to buff them, giving them attack, and get rid of 2 reds from each. I don't know, man. I'm not very... So she's not buffing speed, which is kind of the meta right now. She could be good with this absorb, but if the opponent has a dispel or a buff steal, I don't see her being very useful.
Let's follow the star of Sirius that way.
She seems nice, but
Just me? Or did I get screwed?
I'm honored to.
I don't know. I probably won't invest into her.
Safe landing.
But since we do get all of her dupes for free, let's see what her dupes actually give her. Ascension, boom. No, resonance. Okay, so the first resonance says when granting shield strength plus 30. Yay, stronger shields. Oh, actually it's this one. Final shield strength plus 10, which is also showing up on the effects of the skills because it's been active. Okay, second one says when there is if there is an ability on cooldown, we get 20 speed, which is okay. You just use a skill that's not your basic because it doesn't have a cooldown, and you get 20 skill, 20 speed. It's okay. It's okay. Our third one says 15% basic stats, attack, defense, and HP. The fourth one, which is the one we were looking at, when granting shield strength plus 30%. I'm not very enticed with this because, yeah, stronger shields, they can still be debuffed and they still last the same. But yeah, better shields, okay. It's just that she only gives shield to one character, so this doesn't really do much, to be honest. For a 4, the fourth resonance, this is too little, way too little. But okay, let's go to the next one. Base attack, basic stats 20%, okay. And now we've got the last one, which should be the game-changing one. New effect. Serious Word. Resets all ability cooldowns of the target. This effect will not work on herself. The cooldown of Serious Word is not affected by any ability. Serious Word. I'm guessing that's the second skill. Yep. So what they're saying is that you can effectively use this skill on a character that just used their ultimate, and you can give them absorb so they can heal while doing damage. They gain shield for 3 turns as well, and reset their cooldowns, which is okay. I mean, yeah, you could just reset all their cooldowns. It's just that you know what? I can see this be really good with characters that have really high cooldowns. For example, the only way that I see this useful is for have this character in the back line and put this guy up front.
Only silly romantics.
Where the hell is he?
Fashion is not just about aesthetics, but
This guy.
attitude.
Because this guy's passive has a very high cooldown. So what you could do is use this guy to tank up front. When one of your character gets knocked out and he activates his passive, and you've got the 8-turn cooldown, or maybe you got the 7, 6, 5-turn cooldown, rather than wait for the passive to reset after the turns go by, you could just use her, apply the buff, and reset all of his cooldowns, including his crazy passive. So that's kind of the only way I can see that thing being useful. Whenever you have a character that has a crazy cooldown passive and you just want it back, that's when that character could be useful. Now, she's not a healer, she doesn't do damage, she doesn't buff speed, so I don't know what to say.
Burdens must be carried alone.
Like, there are way better characters that do a lot of things, but none of them do this. I don't know, man. It's an interesting character. So yeah, that's an interesting character.
The night is just a
The weak look.
My guess is that they want you to use that character with her.
It is
Why?
the night
Because
is just
whenever
a
her sister resets her cooldown from her actual passive, you can just use that buff and reset her as well. Meaning you have both their ultimates and skills available at a similar time. Since
Being
she is in
wrapped
the
in
same
darkness
event,
is so
I'm guessing that's what they
reassuring.
want you to do. But I don't know, man. I don't find her that powerful, like this new Esper that they gave us. She is Shimmer, so you won't be able to use her in a lot of events where you might want to use colors. Like the tower, the color-based tower, you won't be able to use her there. The boss fights, like APEP and such, you probably won't be able to use her there either, because those bosses on last difficulty do extra damage to every other element than the one that you need to use. So I don't know, I don't really see her being that good even with a full resonance, but she could be interesting to use, I guess. And she is pretty fast with 106 being a 4-star. But that's pretty much all I have to say on her. I honestly don't see her being that useful, other than what I just mentioned, where this could be a good combo. Like, you could just try reset this guy's passive, and yeah, that's pretty fucking strong, not gonna lie, because your characters are probably never gonna die if you do that. Now the thing is, she's a 4-star, she's a support, and she's probably gonna be the character to trigger that guy's passive, so I don't know if she's actually worth it. Let's see, how much cooldown does she have on this ability? So she's got 4 turns, and you could reduce it by 1. So that'll be 3 turns. And I would probably give her a cooldown reset set just to make sure I have this thing on cooldown every time I want it. You could well go with speed, but I don't see her being a really good speed character. But yeah, those are pretty much the new characters that I wanted to discuss. Now, in terms of the event, the actual event, we got a nice story with some cool animation and a newly rendered city that you can just walk and kill mobs and level and kill mobs again and level and kill mobs again until you clear every mission and get all of Dislyte's dupes. Now, what I recommend is doing everything here that you can, get as many points as you can, and then just get the character. Once you're done getting all the dupes for the character, then you can maybe buy something from here, such as either Experiment or gold. I would strongly recommend going for gold because gold is always needed and you tend to run out quite fast. Then there's this, if you feel like you need any of these basic whatevers, just buy those. I don't recommend it, just go for the gold. The stamina shop, well, this is where you get some tickets for clearing stuff in the game during the event. Of course, you're gonna want the gold records, which is pretty much what I'm gonna buy, because these are some of the most important things that you can get from the store. Now, the shimmer record never gives me anything. You could maybe go for it, but it's really expensive, so I just go for the reset stone. Maybe I can get a gold gear. We also get a legendary Staramon. Yep, get that because you want to upgrade your characters. Flow records, I don't know, they don't give me anything that's good. Just go with upgrading whatever you have, I guess. And that's pretty much it. Is there another one? Yeah, there's an illicit market too. You need to do the missions from within the map. They're kind of boring. Just go to one spot, clear mobs, go back, talk to some NPC, go back, clear mobs, go back, talk to another NPC, find a box that's somewhere on the map. Let me show this up. So you go to story, you start, and you just walk around the map. And once you're done with the actual story, you can set a team of 5 members. They give it to you at level 1, but as you do those dumb missions, you get leveled up. Just make sure to pick some characters that can work without being high level or having their ultimates or skills upgraded, because yeah, it's a real pain. Like it's genuinely a real pain in the arse to deal with. Now I am going to replace this guy, and I'm going to use the new girl because yeah, we got her. We need to use her because she gives some really good benefits to the one character that you need to have. You cannot change her out of the team, so you need to use her. Why not use her sister to give her the buffs that she needs to have for you to be able to clear whatever event you are doing? Okay, so in terms of missions, you go here, you click on view, and you got 2 different categories. You go militia training, which is this instance thing where you have to dodge some detectors, find some chests, and then fight someone at the very end. I did some of them, but the one I have to do now says difficulty 3, level 20, and although I am level 20, it's really hard to do. So I'm just going to level up some more. So this is a merc mission. These merc missions for civilian tasks, you just take it, talk to an NPC, they tell you what to do, and you need to do it. It's pretty bland and boring. There's 2 types of missions as far as I can tell. Find a mercenary to accept the mission. There you go. Boom. You talk to her, you can skip if you want. You get the mission, says go defeat X mobs. Now you walk to that place, which is pretty freaking bland, and you have to do this. I've done it like 20 times by now because I am level 20. And it's really freaking annoying. All you do is go there, talk to that guy, walk around the map, find the mob, kill the mob, go back, report, kick out another mission. I really need to work on these dumb missions because they're so freaking annoying. Oh, and yeah, you get your characters at level 20 and you cannot use auto. Which is why. Like, why can I not use auto? Anyway, who do we kill? Let's kill her, I guess. Good damage, okay. Now she can just hit this guy for the crits, I guess. There you go. And we win. Mission complete. We get the rewards. We get a level up. Awesome. What do we do now? Well, we walk back and go to the other thingy again. And go to the mission board again. This is really, really, really freaking boring. I mean, it's cool the first time you do it, but it just gets repetitive real fast. All you do is go here, tap view, get another mission, another merc mission. Cool. You go here, you do this, and you keep doing this until you get leveled up enough to clear the other type of event or mission or whatever, because you have to skip this again and again. And now it says go defeat Miramon again, and you can already see how boring this is. Now sometimes you get another type of mission from the mission board that tells you to go find some lost crap that a villager lost because they're too dumb to find it themselves, and they never tell you where it is, so they just give you like a distance meter that you have to actually activate to see. I'm really hoping I get that mission so I can actually show it up to you. There's no invisibility, but she's white, so we're gonna hit the purple. Okay, that goes down. And we're gonna nuke her because she put shields. Okay, and yeah, that's kind of already over. Cool. Yay, another mission done. Amazing. Maybe we can level up. Yep, we get level 22. And as you can see, you need to do this continuously until you get to a level that you can maybe clear everything, because this is freaking annoying. And if you do clear the harder type of stage, it's not gonna give you EXP. Unfortunately, it's just not gonna give you EXP. It's gonna give you some random stuff, but yeah, it's not gonna give you EXP. Oh, and now we have to answer a dumb quiz. Deals damage to 4% start of their turn. Crap. That's poison, of course. Kangji's occupation. Who the hell's Kangji? I have no idea. Okay. Which Esper's captain ability can increase crit rate for all allies? I guess it's Kaylee. What is Heng Yui's captain's ability? Who the hell is King Yui's? Heng Yui. Heng Yui? Bruh. Who's Heng Yui? Oh crap, I'm just going with HP. Yeah, okay. I have no idea who the character is, but fine. Yay, and we get EXP 80 and some of this snake tooth, I guess. Doesn't really look like a snake tooth, but okay. And we leveled up again. And guess what? Now we go back to the mission board and do it again. Really cool, right? That's a really cool event, I guess. Okay. Go to the mercenary. Talk to accept the mission. We talk to the mercenary. We accept the mission. Okay, bye-bye. Go. And now we have to go defeat the Miramon. Again. Hopefully they're pretty close. But not, because they want us to walk a lot. That way we can be in the game longer. Because, yeah, they want us to be in the game longer. Oh, it's same spot. Okay. Cool. Now we defeat the Miramon and we level up again. There you go. Cool. Amazing. Whatever, I'm not even gonna bother to target someone or someone else. It's just gonna... There you go. All done. Cool. Amazing. And then we level up. No, we don't, because now we don't get enough EXP to level up. So instead of doing one fight to gain one level, now we need to do more fights to gain one level, which is even more annoying. Ah, man. This could have been such a cool event because this is a rendered map and you've got a 3D character and you're running around the map and it's actually pretty cool. But the way they handle this is they make you do this menial task that freaking sucks. Yeah, see, now I gotta find the lost item. And as you can see, I have no indicator of where it is. So where is the lost item? Is it on the map? Do you see it on the map? Nope, because it doesn't show it on the map. You have to click here, and now you get a distance meter. So you walk in 4 directions and see where it gets closer. And as you get closer, you start to realize that it's probably somewhere at the top. Because that's pretty much where it always is. Let me guess. Nope, it's this way. Oh, guess what? It's in the middle of the city. Okay. Now we got this. We have to go back and give him the item. Wow. What a stunning mission. Instead of actually doing something with the map, is... You know, the last event had like a list of fights that you just walked through and do. Like, click here, you do one fight. Click here, you do another fight. Click here, you do another fight. Like, this one has you walking around like a freaking idiot to do the same bullshit missions over and over and over. Why? Because the game doesn't let you use your actual characters. It just gives you some really low level characters that you have to level them up again. Like, the devs actually have no idea how annoying it is to farm and level up in this game. Because you have to farm those freaking experiments that now don't drop in story stages because they have a dumbass mission that you have to fight in instance that doesn't actually give you EXP. It just gives you experiments, and it doesn't actually drops any purple ones because those ones you can only get those ones from commissions. Like, yeah, you want to level up a character, good luck. You gotta have to spam those freaking experiment dungeons. So after you're done with leveling up your character, well, guess what? Is your character a 4-star? You're stuck at level 40. And you're stuck at level 40 until you get 5 4-star starimons. Why? It used to be 4, now it's 5 for every fucking level. And you have to use 5 of them to transmute into a higher rank as well. Like, it used to be 3 for 4, 4 for 5. Now it's 5 no matter what. And you can't drop them in story anymore because they just don't freaking drop in story anymore. You just get them from events, you buy them with your crystal that you get for dupes and stuff. Why? Used to be such a better mechanic. I had so many experiments in the past, and you just upgraded them, got them to 3-star, level 30, then you turn them into... It was such a fun thing to do. You could just farm an XP instance in the background and do your dailies and stories and have tons of experiments and starimons to level up your character. And as you leveled up your starimons, you just got new ones for clearing the EXP stage. Why they have to change that? Damn. Never thought that I would probably make a video on that. So yeah, once you're done with doing all of this bullshit fighting missions and stuff, you can go here and do the militia training. And yeah, let's do the militia training. I don't know if I can clear this because it's pretty freaking hard. But I am 3 levels over the level that they ask you to be, so I should be fine. Last I tried I was 18 and I got wrecked. There you go. You have to dodge this little bugger. If he gets you, you fight him. And they do pretty good damage, I'm not gonna lie. So you get this. And you have to use this. Okay, you open up the door. Now you gotta explore, see where the other bullshit is. There you go. Missed me. I don't know how he missed me, but okay. I'm getting this. Okay, we're not getting this, it seems. Cool. There's a chest here. Okay, I guess. What the? Okay, that doesn't seem to be working for some reason. So the instance is apparently bugged. Nice. I can't pick up anything. Well, I guess we can just go and fight the... Well, guess what? We need that bullshit. Oh, crap. Bruh, why are you doing this to me, man? Okay, so we'll pick this crap up now. We also opened up the... Fuck off, will you? Please just get... No, I don't want to fight you. God damn it. Yay. Of course he's not dead, but he's asleep. Cool. That one's gone, and this one's gone as well. Yay, we win. Cool. Awesome. Wait, didn't I just get the chest? I did. I don't know why it's showing up again. Anyway, now we... Oh, come on, bro. Okay, so I do have the thing that activates the pass, the gateway. Now we can place this here. Come on, bro. Yeah, you are badass. Cool. And now we fight this girl here. Awesome. Now this one, last I saw her, she just one-shot half my team. course she resisted. Why wouldn't she resist? Okay, cool. I'm gonna win this time, I guess. Yay. Okay, well this is the militia training, and it doesn't give us anything other than EXP and snakes, tooth thingies. Cool. Well, guess what? Now we go back. Yay, we leveled up once. That's so annoying. Anyway, now we go back and guess what? Higher difficulty, level 30. Well, guess what? My character is level 25, so I need to do at least 7 to 8 more bullshit quests to be able to clear that. Good luck with that. And these things are actually related to the missions that you need to do. So yeah, they actually thought of how to make you even angrier with every bullshit thing that they added to this event. It's a real shame that the story was cool, but the missions that you have to do afterward are so freaking bland and stupid that you really don't want to do them, but you have to. You have to do them. Okay, let's do some polls and I'll end the video because it's been a lot longer than I actually wanted it to be. But yeah. Cool. Can we get something, please? Hey, we got Baroness. Cool. That's pretty cool. Anything else? Maybe? I don't know. Can we please get something? Like a 4-star at least? Please? Of course. Well, you probably never get anything, but yeah, okay, cool. Cool. Well, this is pretty much my opinion on this particular event. The story was cool. The missions afterwards really suck. The rewards kind of suck, because if you go to the shop, you got nothing that you want to buy here other than the gold and the character itself. For stamina you get some decent things, but this is trash, never gives me anything. This is trash, never gives me anything. This you can just get from pretty much anywhere. This, again, you can just buy this stuff with the diamonds that you get for summoning anything in the game, so why bother? This, same as the above, also trash. This here was okay, but you only get one, and these things are so scarce that you can only get one in every event. And considering the amount of characters that you are required to upgrade, because nowadays boss fights require specific characters to be upgraded, yeah, they should have given us 10 of these, like for every freaking event. Get rid of this crap, get rid of this crap, get rid of this crap, get rid of this crap. Definitely get rid of this crap, nobody wants this shit. Or this, the fuck is this? Past unread event stories in Atlas. I have no idea what this crap is, I don't care about it, fuck it. This was good. This here, this was good, this was okay. But other than legendary abilimons, maybe some epic abilimons, gold records, reset stones, I don't want to see any of this shit in the store. This is bullshit. I don't want this. Flow records, you can just get these from clearing a lot of shit in the game. Shimmer records fucking suck because you never get anything that's good on them. yeah, this shop really sucks. So once you get the legendary and epic abilimons and the gold records, I guess it's up to you what you get, but yeah, the rest is bullshit. Now this, you do get some gold records, so that's good. Let's maybe buy this now. You do get one legendary abilimon, so in this event they made an exception, actually let us buy 2 of them, which is okay, I guess. I don't know, it kind of sucks only having 2, but yeah. I don't know, man. It's freaking... Now this really sucks. Now they could have had it in a way where you would either buy the character or get legendary abilimons. Like make them be at the same price or something, so that you have to choose to either upgrade a character that you have or get this new bullshit character that they just added, which seems okay, but not really. Like at least make us want something from the store, because the way it's being handled now, it kind of really sucks. I wouldn't buy anything in that store. Maybe get gold. That's kind of the only thing I want
Bitter
from the
medicines
store.
are good for you. Remember to take them on time.
Okay, I knew. Oh, this is saying. Was this the character that was asked about? I think it was. In that quiz. Is it? Does she have HP?
There's a mission?
I think she has resist though.
Let's leave it once.
So she might not actually be the one
It is a
that
good
they asked
dream.
about.
But you will wake up one day.
Hoo-yah!
Only silly romantics.
Yeah, she does have
admire
HP, so I'm
the
guessing it's her.
moon. Light isn't from there.
Okay, whatever. So yeah,
There's a
that's
mission?
kind of what I wanted to discuss about. So yeah, in regards to the stats that you need on each character, I went through some of them already. My opinions on the character is the 2 sisters, not sisters, are actually really strong together. When you have them separate, I don't know. They're also very strong against opponents that use the other sister. So I wouldn't really use them in PvP because you don't know what the opponent's gonna have. And if they do have the other sisters, they're probably gonna wreck you because they're faster anyway. But yep, that's my opinion on the new event. It's nice that they give you a free 5-star character, but yeah, that's just whatever, I guess. Okay, so they also added Esper Fusion here for Camille. You get her from doing some missions.
I'm not a puppy. I'm the top dog around. Oh, is that a frisbee?
Yay, we got Camille. Yeah, she's a free 5-star that you get for doing some missions. Let's have a look at her as well. See what she does.
There's a mission? Let's leave it once.
Okay, where's...
Wait for a minute. How can you explore the ruins without me?
Money or my love? You can only give up.
No,
There's a mission? Let's leave it once.
5 stars? Nope. I want
This is
to
not
try
the time, nor...
reality.
There's a mission? Let's leave it once.
Whatever, man. Let's just see what she does. Like, the game actually thinks she's a 4-star, because I've sorted the game by rarity, and
There's a mission?
it's
There's a
actually
mission?
placing her
Let's
with
leave
the
it
4
once.
stars. So this makes me think that they actually wanted her to be a 4-star that they give for free, but they made her 5-star at the very last moment, I guess.
Don't underestimate me. When I get mad, I'd even
Anyway.
scare myself.
First skill. Deals attack, extends all debuffs on the enemy. Okay. Second. Attacks all enemies. Damage 70. Inflicts disease. Can't be resisted. If the target is afflicted with bleed, applies bleed damage immediately. While duration -1 applies to multiple bleed debuffs. So bleed does damage at the start of the carrier's turn. But if you have her, she triggers bleed when she uses the skill.
Are you trying to sneak up on me? Oh, wait, where did
So
you
she's
go?
kind of like a hemorrhaging character. Okay, that's pretty cool. And she does get an upgrade on the skill. Let's see what she gets with the upgrade. Attacks all enemies, damage 70, inflicts disease, can't be resisted if the blah blah blah. Okay, if bleed damage is successfully applied, inflicts stun. Okay, that's actually pretty cool. So she works really, really well with a character that has an AoE bleed. I can't really think of one, but yeah, if you can apply AoE bleed, she's both going to stun and hemorrhage them, which is pretty good, not gonna lie. Okay, so that's cool. Let's see what her third skill does for ultimate. Inflicts sear and bleed on all enemies. For 2 turns, attacks all enemies. Damage 100% attack, inflicts bleed on all enemies with sear. I see. So your opponents need to have sear for the bleed to apply. So you can either go with a character that applies sear AoE and have her do her ultimate afterwards to apply the bleed, or you can give her 100% accuracy, and that would
Oh, wait, where did you go?
have you an 80% chance to land the sear and then the bleed. Now, based on what I'm seeing from the character, increase ally attack in story, infinite miracle, and calamity island by 40%. 40%, that's actually pretty big, but okay. She needs attack because she scales with attack. She needs a lot of accuracy because she's debuff based, so her damage is based on debuffs. No accuracy means no debuffs, means no damage, other than the numbers that you do, which can't really be that much. So yeah, attack, accuracy, and I am guessing if you want to have her as a debuff support, you want to have her with high HP so she can last next to the attack and accuracy. If you want her to be actually doing damage, I would go with crit rate and crit damage next. So there's that. This is the new character. What would I give her? Well, her single target, the first one that she counters with, doesn't really do much, but she does extend all debuffs on the enemy for 1 turn. But on this particular character, I would actually recommend going with the set that also extends debuffs.
What the hell? Are you trying to sneak up on me? Oh, wait, where did you go?
Because you could like use your ultimate, apply the debuffs, and then just have them last even longer. That could work, or you could have her use Avatara and get another character on your team that has an AoE to use this set instead. That could work as well. Now this only works with poison and bleed, and since she's a bleed character, she's going to benefit from having it. However, she does require sear, so you can't extend sear. That kind of sucks, but okay. Her counters do extend sear as well if they have it, so that's pretty good as well. Now, in terms of the actual set to put on her, they recommend Thunder and Attack. Let's check her cooldowns real fast. So the second one has 4 turns, so ultimate has 5. You can both reduce them by 1 turn. So that's going to be 3 and 4. That's a tricky one, to be honest. But considering that she can trigger the bleed on them to do extra damage,
Where did you go?
and considering that the bleed also stacks and deals the damage based on her attack, I would probably go with a War Machine build, because the bleed does rely on how much attack she has to do the damage, and because she can trigger the bleed, the more attack the bleed does when she attacks, the better. So yeah, I would go with attack, Avatara, and just maximize her attack, I guess, for more bleed damage. And there you have it. Another character that just showed up out of nowhere, being given for free to everyone. All you have to do is do your missions on a daily basis and you just get her all the way. Yeah, I think I'm gonna end the video because it's been over an hour since I've been talking to myself in regards to this. And yeah, overall I think it's a good event, but it could have been way better if only those missions after clearing the story weren't so dull. But yeah, I will probably do some more videos on the game, because I was having some issues because my phone got damaged. I wasn't able to log in on my phone any longer, and I got a new one and was able to retrieve my account. So yeah, if I do have demands, I will do some more videos, maybe on the newer characters that I've not interacted or talked about. Maybe I'll do a legendary notebook where I discuss every legendary in the game. That could be something like a series. Let me know if you feel like you want to hear it, because I'm not the wisest, but I do feel like some of my opinions may be valid. I'm not saying that my opinions are correct and everyone else doing stuff is doing it wrong. No, I'm not. I'm also not saying that I'm wrong. Why would I say that? But I do feel like some of my opinions are valid, and if you feel like they're not, just let me know in the comments, I guess. We'll discuss it and see if I'm wrong. Then I'm wrong. I'll just do a follow-up. Thank you very much for watching, and I guess enjoy the video. Take care, guys. Bye.